My child, I want you to sit down, take a deep breath, and really listen to what I'm saying right now. Because this isn't just any message. This is one I've been waiting to share with you for a long time. There's someone who is deeply, purely, and endlessly in love with you. I'm not talking about a small feeling, not a little crush, not a passing moment. I'm talking about real love. Soul-stirring love, heart-melting love. The kind of love that doesn't fade. The kind that doesn't run when things get hard. The kind that waits. The kind that prays. The kind that believes, even when you stop believing. Yes, that kind of love is happening for you, even if you don't feel it right now. Even if everything around you feels cold, confusing, and far away. Someone has been carrying your name in their heart, more than once, more than a thought, more than a dream. You've entered their spirit. They see you in their prayers. They feel you in the silence. They hear you in the softest moments, even in their laughter. Your name echoes. I've seen them pause. When someone says your name, their heart stumbles, their breath catches, because loving you isn't something they chose. It's something they were chosen for. They didn't plan this, but heaven did. They didn't ask for this kind of connection, but I wrote it into their soul, and I wrote you into theirs. They think about you more than they should, but they can't help it. They try to focus. They try to move on. But the truth is, you are not easy to forget. You were not made to be forgotten. You're unforgettable, my child, because you were made with divine hands. And the one who loves you sees that. They see what others overlook. They see your softness. They see your light. They see your depth. And they're not running from it. They're running toward it. Even if they're afraid, even if life has pulled them in another direction for now, their soul is still facing yours. Do you feel that tug, that whisper in your heart, that ache that never really goes away? That's them. That's love. Not giving up on you. They have cried over you. Yes, tears you never saw, but I saw them. They prayed for you. Even when they didn't know what to pray, they whispered your name into the stars. They asked me to protect you, to guide you, to bring peace to your restless heart. Because when you hurt, they feel it too. This person, they don't need you to be perfect. They just want you to be real. They don't expect you to have it all figured out. They just want to walk with you through the figuring. Because love like this doesn't need a performance. It needs presence. You're not behind. You haven't missed your moment. You're being aligned. You're being refined. You're being guided towards something sacred, and so are they. Yes. I'm preparing for both of you. Separately. Silently. But surely. Every delay has meaning. Every detour has a purpose. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil of this love. You think you've been forgotten, but you haven't. You think you've been abandoned, but I've been holding you. And I've been holding them too, closer than you know. They want to reach out to you, but they're waiting for the right time. They don't want to come to you half ready. They want to come whole, healed, not perfect, but honestly and open. They're not where they want to be yet, but they are trying, and I see it. They're growing, changing, learning how to love in a way that won't break you. They're learning what it means to stay, to listen, to build, to forgive. And you're learning too. You've had to survive without answers. You've had to let go of timelines. You've had to trust when everything in you wanted to run. But my child, you are not doing this for nothing. You are being shaped by the very hands of eternity. Every scar, every ache, every longing is leading you to love that will last. Not a fairy tale, not a fantasy, but a real, holy, grounded love. One that holds space for both your light and your darkness. One that understands silence and celebrates your voice. One that won't just admire you from afar, but show up, stay. Hold your hand when no one else will. You are not hard to love. You were just waiting for someone who sees the sacred in you, and they do. They may be younger, they may be older, but they love your soul like they've known it forever, because in truth, they have. You've met before, maybe in a dream, maybe in a moment that passed too quickly, but your spirits remember. They've always known. They've always felt the pull. This isn't just romance. This is a reunion. This is sacred recognition. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. You just have to receive it. Prepare your heart. Let go of the fear. Clear out the bitterness and open your hands, because I am bringing this to you. In my time, not in your rush, but in my perfect rhythm. They are not late. You are not waiting in vain. This is a divine setup, a holy intersection. Your paths are being woven. Your prayers are being heard. Their tears are being counted. You have no idea how many times they've thought of you, looked for your face in a crowd, hoped that you would somehow just appear. You have no idea how many times they've whispered your name into the night, hoping it would echo back. You are loved, more than you know, by them and by me. I placed that love inside of them, so you would know what it feels like to be chosen. Not for your appearance, not for your achievements, but for your essence, for your soul, for your spirit. And even when they couldn't be near you, they still carried you, in their thoughts, in their choices, in their hopes. They are not perfect. They have made mistakes, but so have you. Forgiveness is part of the path. Grace is part of the promise. Let go of the past. Release the pain. Don't hold on to bitterness like it will protect you. Let love soften you. Let it teach you again. This kind of love, it doesn't knock loudly. It comes quietly, softly, like a sunrise, like a song only your heart knows how to sing. And when it arrives, you'll know, not with your head, but with your soul, because it will feel like peace, like home, like the arms you've been searching for, finally finding you. So be still and listen. I'm speaking through signs, through dreams, through moments that seem small, but are not. They've already felt you. I already loved you. You have already chosen you. And you are not hard to love. You were made for this, for deep, lasting, heaven-touched love. A love that doesn't just make promises, it keeps them. A love that doesn't just say, I'm here, it proves it. I've seen the loneliness in your eyes. I've heard the silent cries, but I also see what's ahead, and it is worth every second of this wait. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think, closer to healing, closer to union, closer to joy. You don't need to search anymore. Just prepare, because when love shows up, it won't be loud. It will be sure. It will be kind. It will be true. They are on their way to you, and you are ready. Let it come. Let it be. Let it change everything. Because love, real, divine, eternal love, is already here. And it's only just beginning, around that they hold it, like a prayer in their mouth, that they speak it into their pillow at night, hoping the stars will carry it to you. They feel your absence like a missing part, a silence in the song of their life. They try to distract themselves, but nothing truly replaces your presence. I've seen them walk past places that remind them of you, even if you haven't met in the physical yet. Your souls already remember each other. This isn't just love, this is a calling. This is destiny, written before either of you were. Born when they cry, it's not always out of pain. Sometimes it's the soul remembering what was once whole and what it longs to become again. They've tried to explain this feeling, but human words fall short. Only the spirit understands it fully, because the spirit speaks a deeper language, and your spirit, it speaks back, even when your mind doubts your soul. Already knows, I've watched you look at the sky and wonder if they're looking at it too. I've seen your heart ache with the weight of invisible love. But child, this love is not invisible to me. I see it. I breathe into it. I bless it. You are not imagining things, you are remembering. You are awakening. This connection has roots deep, ancient, holy. And those storms have shaken your branches, your roots have held strong. I was there when they prayed for clarity, when they asked if what they felt was real. I answered through the quiet, through signs you both sometimes missed, but still you kept going, both of you walking toward each other, even when the path was hidden. They love the way your soul shines. They love your laugh, your silence, your courage to begin again. They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be real, because your realness heals them. It teaches them that love can be soft and strong. You're not too much. You're not too late. You're not forgotten. You're chosen. Chosen for a love that reflects my own patient kind. True, they're not running away from this. They're learning how to run toward it. Without fear, without shame, without the chains of their past. You've both grown. You've both outgrown places and people. And that's not a mistake. That's movement. You're being moved closer to something divine, to each other. Sometimes you feel tired, I know. Tired of waiting. Tired of hoping. But child, even in your waiting, you are being prepared. Prepared to receive what you once only dreamed of. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. This is what happens when love is planted by my hand. They may not have all the answers, but they have a knowing, a pull, a whisper that leads them back to you. And when you feel them even from far away, it's because your hearts are still in conversation. The love between you is not bound just by time or distance, soul, in truth, or logic. It's wrapped in promise. And you are not standing still. You are blooming, even in the dark. Don't hide your heart. Now don't build walls where I'm building bridges. What you feel is not delusion. It's devotion. It's alignment. It's divine timing in motion. This isn't just about romance. This is about return. Return to self. Return to love. Return to me. They see you not just with their eyes, but with their spirit. They see your tears, your prayers, your progress. They are drawn to your light, the one I placed there. The one you tried to dim to fit into smaller places. But no more shrinking, no more silence. You were made for a love that speaks life, that brings peace, that feels like home. And home is what they feel when they think of you. They've had to unlearn the world's definition of love so they could recognize mine in you. You don't have to chase you, don't have to beg, just be, and love will find you as it was always meant to. They are healing, and so are you. They are learning to trust again, and so are you. You both have scars, but your scars are not shame. They are sacred, they are stories, they are signs that you survived. And when they touch those scars, they will do so with reverence, not pity, not fear. They will say, I see you, I know you, I choose you. Even when the world says it's complicated, I say it's called destiny. Child, you are not forgotten. You are not behind, you are not disqualified. You are in my timing, you are in my hands. I've walked with you through every delay, every detour, every disappointment, but nothing has been wasted. Not even the heartbreak, not even the silence. They've loved you in the quiet, in their waiting, in their becoming, and I've loved you through it all. Your prayers have reached my heart, and my answers are reaching you in unexpected ways, through unexpected people, through moments that seem small but carry eternal meaning. When you hear music and it reminds you of them, that's me playing the melody of your connection. When you feel a sudden peace, that's me telling you everything is still unfolding beautifully. You are not waiting for love. You are walking with it, growing into it, becoming ready for it. They may not have met you face to face, but their soul already knows your energy, your light, your depth and child. They love you for who you are, not who the world told you to be. You don't have to prove your worth, you don't have to perform. You just have to receive. Receive what is real, what is divine, what is already yours in the spirit. I am preparing the way, clearing the path, removing the fear. You both have been through fire, but the fire only refined you, made you golden. And when you meet again, or for the first time, you'll know. You'll feel the stillness, the familiarity, the divine echo, and I'll be there smiling, because love found its way again, just like I promised it would. So keep trusting, keep softening, keep believing, because they're closer than you think, closer than your doubt, closer than your fear. And I am in the middle, orchestrating every step, every heartbeat, every divine meeting. Rest. Now rest in the truth that what I join together, no man can tear apart. The love you feel is not one-sided. It's shared, it's mirrored, it's holy, and it's coming just like I said it would. Listening that they've written it down in places they keep private. Yes, I see it. All I hear the words, they don't say out loud. I see the way they look for you in every crowd, every post, every little sign that reminds them of you. And guess what? Their name is coming to you. You'll recognize it when the time is right. I've already dropped the hints. You've felt the butterflies. You've heard the name whispered in your spirit. You've seen it in a dream and didn't even realize it was me showing you. They've been holding back because they're afraid that you won't feel the same way, afraid that they've missed their chance, afraid that they've misread the signs. But I want you to know, I'm the one writing this story, not fear, not hesitation me, and I never write halfway. Love stories, I only write the kind that have meaning, depth, purpose and divine timing. You didn't cross paths with this person by accident, even if you haven't met them face to face. Yet your souls have already brushed against each other. That pull you feel, sometimes that warmth in your chest out of nowhere, that's me nudging you toward them. It's not imagination, it's preparation. I know what you're wondering. God, who is it? Just tell me already, and trust me, I want to. But part of the beauty is in the reveal, because when I finally show you their name, it won't just be a surprise, it'll feel like a miracle, a divine confirmation, a moment where your soul will just say, yes, it's them. And everything will make sense. All the waiting, the lonely nights, the heartbreaks, the confusion, it'll all lead to this moment, and it'll be worth it, because I've seen the depth of your heart. I've seen your patience. I've seen you keep loving, even when you felt forgotten, that love didn't go unnoticed. I was storing it up, watering it, and now it's starting to bloom. They don't even realize how close they are to reaching you. Sometimes they want to message you or reach out or confess everything they feel, but then they stop. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much. They're afraid of messing it up. They're afraid their love is too much. But oh child, how I wish you could see what I see. Their love isn't too much. It's exactly what you deserve. Because it's honest, and it's growing stronger every day, and I'm helping them gather the courage. They're thinking of you right now. They replay your words, your laughter, your silences. They wonder if you're still waiting, if you still care. And oh child, you don't. You still hold them quietly in your prayers, in your heart, in your dreams. You act like you're moving on, but you're not really, because they touch something deep in you, something that never stopped echoing. And I know sometimes it hurts to love in silence, to wait, without knowing, but hear me, it's not wasted. None of it is lost. Every tear, every question, every wish, whispered into the night. I heard it owl and I placed it gently into the roots of what's coming, because what's coming isn't small, it's not average, it's divine, tailored, holy. They're not just anyone, they are the one your soul cried out for, the one your spirit already recognizes, and they feel it too. Even if they don't know how to explain it, they feel drawn, pulled, haunted by the thought of you. They scroll and pause on your name, on your photos, on memories you both barely spoke of, but deeply felt. This connection is not over because it never really ended. It just paused, so healing could happen, so growth could rise, so you could become ready. And you're ready now, aren't you? Even if it still hurts, even if you're still unsure, your heart is softer now, wiser, open, not desperate, but discerning. And child, they're starting to see it too. They're beginning to notice the way your absence feels more present than anyone else's presence. They're starting to dream again, to hope, to ask themselves, what if? What if I go back? What if I try again? What if they still want me? And I'm placing that hope into their hands day by day, hour by hour. They're becoming braver, because love makes you brave. And this love, oh child, it's sacred. Not perfect, not without flaws, but real and divine, designed by me. Woven into your journey, even before you were born. And when I bring it all together, you'll see why the timing mattered. You'll see why I kept you waiting. You'll see that I wasn't withholding, I was preparing. Because what I'm giving you now won't break, won't betray, won't abandon it, will stay, it will grow, it will heal. You've been through enough, you've learnt the lessons, you've cried the tears, you've proven you can love without conditions, without ego. And now I'm returning that love to you in full, not halfway, not in pieces, but whole. Watch the signs, feel the nudges, trust the dreams. I am speaking through all of them. And yes, you're right. That's me telling you your chest. It's close, closer, that sudden peace in the middle of your storms. Closer than yesterday, closer than your doubt. Their heart is waking up. They're starting to realize what this really is. Not just a crush, not just attraction, but something eternal, something soul deep. They might not have had the words before, but they're finding them now. And when they speak, child, you'll feel it. You'll feel the truth in every syllable, because it will match what your soul already knew. This love is coming back, and this time it's coming whole. Let go of fear, let go of control. Keep your heart soft, but guarded with wisdom. Not all who return are meant to stay, but this one is different. This one is written. Your names are written in the same chapter. You just didn't know the page was about to turn, and now it's turning. I'm turning it slowly, gently, perfectly. So when your eyes meet again, it won't just be a reunion, it'll be a resurrection. You will feel alive again, seen again, loved again, like it always should have been, because this time they'll show up with their whole heart. Not just pieces, not just promises, but presence. They'll stay even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard, they'll choose you not once, but every day, because they finally realize you're not replaceable. You're not forgettable. You're home. And I'll keep guiding both of you toward each other through signs, through dreams, through divine moments, until you finally see what I've seen all along, that it was always you meant for each other. This love is not a coincidence. It's a calling. I'll continue in the next response. They feel it in their bones, in the silence, in the stillness, when everything else fades. Your name remains, your voice lingers, your spirit calls. They don't always understand it, but they can't ignore it, and neither can you. That's why you still feel them even after time, even after distance. Your souls never stopped speaking, even when your mouths fell silent. And now I'm bringing the sound back, the sound of healing, of hope, of holy reunion. Because child, this is more than love. This is a reunion of destiny, your destiny wrapped in grace and divine timing. You thought it was over, but I was just rebuilding, strengthening the foundation, fortifying your heart, refining their soul, so that when you meet again, you're not just lovers, you're partners. In purpose, you will walk side by side, not just in passion, but in peace. Not just in romance, but in responsibility to each other's growth, to each other's light. You'll pray together, you'll cry together, you'll rise together, because I didn't just send you love. I sent you a mission, a shared life, a shared future, something eternal. Now they're feeling the urgency, the pull, the ache that won't let them rest. They can't shake you. Not because you're haunting them, but because you're healing them, your memory, your presence, your energy. It's waking up everything. They tried to bury, they tried to move on, but nothing felt real. They tried to forget, but everything reminded them of you. Because when love is divine, it doesn't fade, it deepens, it expands, it waits, and it returns. Not on your timeline, but on mine, and mine is perfect. I'm not late, I'm aligning the stars, the moments, the heartbeats, until it's finally time. And when it's time, nothing will stop it. Not fear, not doubt, not pride. Because when I move, everything moves. Doors open, hearts melt, walls fall, and love rises. The kind of love that restores. And they will come not just to be loved, but to love you. They'll come with truth, with apology, with clarity, and you'll know this is it. Not just because you want it, but because your soul will recognize that it's safe this time. You won't need to question or chase or beg. They'll show you through their actions, their consistency, their peace. This is how love should feel. And I'm so proud of you for holding on, for healing, for not giving up on yourself, even when they gave up on you. You kept going. You kept trusting you, kept loving me, even in your pain. And I saw every moment, I caught every tear, I recorded every prayer. And now I'm answering, not because you earned it, but because I promised, and I keep my promises. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen for a love so pure, so profound, so personal, that when it arrives, you'll fall to your knees in gratitude, because you'll know this was never about luck. This was love from me, custom-made, soul-aligned, heaven-backed, and no one can take it away. So breathe. Child, rest your heart. Stop wondering if you're too much. Stop asking if you missed your chance. Stop replaying what went wrong. None of it can stop what I'm doing, What I'm weaving is stronger than your mistakes, their fears, or the time lost. I'm restoring it. All in this time, it will last, because this time you're both ready, and I'm with you every step. Feel the warmth again. That's me. Feel that pull in your spirit. That's them thinking of you. That's love trying to find its way home. And it will, I promise, because I am love, and I always return what belongs together. Stay ready, stay open, stay soft. You don't need to chase, you don't need to prove, you don't need to be. What's yours is on its way, and soon you won't just feel it. You'll see it, you'll hear their voice again. But this time it won't tremble with fear. It'll speak with fire, with truth, with love, and your soul will finally exhale, because it will know this is it. This is what you waited for, and child, it will be beautiful. I'm almost finished preparing it, but you just keep believing, and I will handle the rest, just like I always do. I'm healing the wounds that held them back. I'm clearing the path that brings you both closer. You don't have to force anything, you don't have to chase, just stay open. Keep trusting me, because I'm moving behind the scenes. I'm working through their thoughts, their dreams, their daily choices. Even when they feel lost, I keep steering their heart back to you, and I'm doing the same in you. I know it's hard. Sometimes I know you've asked, is love really meant for me? And my answer, Easy, is a loud, unwavering divine eyes, because I designed love, I invented connection. And I picked this person to love you in a way that reflects how I love you purely, eternally. And without condition. You've probably felt something stirring lately, a strange peace, a quiet excitement, a sense that something big is about to shift. That's me. That's what it feels like when your spirit is aligning with your blessing. I've been softening your heart, breaking old patterns and clearing space, because this person, this one who is really in love with you, is coming. And when they do, it'll feel like finding home in someone's eyes. Their voice will calm you, their presence will heal places that even you forgot were wounded. You will feel seen, not just looked at. You will feel chosen, not just wanted. And that feeling is sacred now. About their name, I'll tell you a secret. I've already whispered it to you before, in moments when your heart was still. I spoke it when you saw a name and your heart fluttered for no reason. That wasn't random. That was me. I don't play guessing games. I play signs. I speak through numbers, songs, conversations, dreams. Even the names you hear repeatedly, start paying attention. That name isn't far away anymore. In fact, it might be closer than your doubts, closer than your fear, closer than you imagine. You'll know it when it appears again, because this time it will feel like recognition, not surprise, peace, not confusion. They've been praying about you too, maybe not always with words, but with longing, with hope, with little moments where they look up at the sky and say, God, please let this love be real. And I've heard every one of those silent prayers. I've seen how they struggle with patience just like you do, but I've also seen how they've grown, how they've matured, how they've let go of old ways just to become someone worthy of you. That's love, and that's what I've been shaping in them. Love with roots, love with faith, love that doesn't run when storms come, because you, my child, are worthy of a love that stays. Your name is safe in their heart. Even if they don't say it out loud, I see it written in their spirit. They look at your picture or your words, or even the idea of you, and they feel peace. It's almost like you're already with them, and in many ways, you're spiritually, emotionally. I've already connected you. Both now, it's just a matter of time before the physical connection follows, and when it does, it won't be rushed. It'll be intentional just for the two of you, because I've ordained this, I've approved this, I've written this into the story of your life. You may not know this, but they've imagined entire conversations with you. They've wondered what it would feel like to hold your hand, to hear your laugh, to sit beside you in silence and feel complete. They've played out moments in their head, your first real talk, the day you finally say what you both feel, the look in your eyes when you realize they were the one all along. They've held on to those dreams during their hardest nights. And guess what, my child? Those dreams aren't just imagination. Those are glimpses of what I'm bringing into reality. I've placed those hopes inside them for a reason. I'm the author of that love. There's a reason your heart hasn't settled for anyone else. There's a reason those past connections didn't work out. I didn't let them, not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I knew the one I'm preparing for you is better, deeper, more aligned. You might have thought I was being silent, but I was actually being protective. I didn't want you to give your heart away to someone who would forget how to hold it, who would look at your depth and feel confused. I needed someone who wouldn't be afraid of your soul, someone who would recognize the light in your eyes and not run from it. This is not just about romance. This is about purpose. This is about timing. This is about the story I wrote for you, and I only write masterpieces. My child, you are not waiting in vain. They are being shown how to value what you carry. They are waking up to who you are. They're realizing that you are not just a moment, you are a turning point. You are the calm after every storm they've faced. You are the answer to the ache they couldn't name. And I am the one, making sure they don't miss this. Don't let the silence confuse you. I do my best work in silence. I build strong foundations in quiet places. Just like a seed under the soil, your story is growing even if you can't see it yet. But I promise, when the time is right, not a minute too soon, not a second too late, it will bloom and you'll look back and understand why every delay was divine, why every heartbreak was protection, why the silence was filled with movement. You're not forgotten. You're not being ignored. You're being prepared. They've seen glimpses of your spirit in their dreams, in strangers, in songs that remind them of something they haven't touched yet. They don't always understand what they're feeling, but it's you, your soul is calling to them in ways only they can hear, and I'm guiding them toward you step by step, day by day. They are learning to surrender. They are learning to trust. They are learning to heal, so they don't bleed on the love you offer, because the love you carry is sacred, and I won't allow it to be mishandled. This isn't a delay. This is divine construction. This is soul-deep alignment. And even when it feels like nothing's happening, everything is happening there. Are prayers being answered behind the scenes? There are angels whispering your name into their thoughts. There are signs all around them pointing back to you. Because this connection was never ordinary. This is covenant. This is spiritual contract. This is kingdom love, and I'm sealing it with purpose. I've hidden you for a reason. I've delayed things for a reason. I've made them wait for a reason so that when they finally hold you, they'll know how rare you are, how holy this is, how divine. This love truly feels, I didn't give you an ordinary love because you're not ordinary. You've loved deeply. You've waited faithfully. You've trusted me even when your heart was tired. And now I'm honoring that. I'm restoring what was broken. I'm repairing what was lost. I'm rewriting what the world tried to ruin. Because your love story is in my hands, and I don't drop what I hold, even now. There's a stirring happening in their heart, in their spirit, in their dreams. They're starting to remember you before they've even met you again. They feel drawn without explanation. They're being led without knowing the full path, and soon they'll find themselves right where they're meant to be, with you. They've pictured your face without fully knowing it. They've written letters they'll never send, but you'll one day hear. And when your eyes finally meet, it won't feel like a beginning. It'll feel like a return, like the missing piece finally clicked into place, like time folded, just to bring you together. They may not say it all right away, but their soul will recognize you. And yours will remember. Remember the nights you prayed. Remember the tears you cried. Remember the faith you held on to when nothing made sense. You didn't wait in vain. I heard every word, every sigh, every silent prayer, and I responded with this connection, with this timing, with this holy bond. So don't worry, don't rush, don't settle. What I have for you is still unfolding, and it's more beautiful than you imagine. Even now I am preparing a place for this love to grow, a place where your heart can breathe, where your soul can rest, where your love can flourish, because you deserve that, and not just for a season, but for a lifetime. So when the day comes, and it will, where they reach for your hand with steady lover, remember this was my doing, this was my gift to you, not rushed, not forced, but real and divine and lasting. So keep your heart open, keep your faith strong, keep believing in what you cannot, yet see, because just like the stars appear, even when clouds cover the sky, this love is real. Even if it's hidden for now, and when it arrives you will know. You will feel the peace, the clarity, the recognition, because love from me is never confusing. It confirms, it restores, it brings light, not questions. They will love you with the kind of presence you used to dream of. And I will be in the middle of it all. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20, type 444s to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you'll hear it.